Wow, I can't wait to play Spider-Man 2 on my PlayStation 5, which is what I'm going to do right now. Man, what the hell? This ain't no Spider-Man 2. Probably not asking because you might have seen the thumbnail and title. This story is about how I made Spider-Man 2 in 1 week, all by myself. You know that game that took Insomniac like a couple of years to do? I did it in 1 week. A useless sentence. But I'm keeping it in, because that's how I want to do it. Well, it started when I had like a week off from school, and before Spider-Man 2 came out, because it's already come out, so I'm not that good with timing, so I guess I'm more than a little late. I'm actually very late. It's been like a couple weeks at this point. But this was before Spider-Man 2 came out. I was pretty excited because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. But not to the point where it's weird, just like a cool, chill Spider-Man fan. Just a guy who watches his stuff occasionally. And I was excited, but I thought, it's taking too long. Why don't I do it? So that's what I did, and that's what this story is honestly about. Because you've seen the thumbnail and you've seen the title, and I've told you already in this video, so I don't know why I keep on talking about that. Maybe I should start writing scripts. But, well, there's no better place to start than at the start, so I'm gonna start there at the start. Let's start. Well, I didn't have any experience, making a Spider-Man game. Didn't really have that much experience making any game, or having that much experience in general. I'm not that old of a person. But, best thing to do is just get it on with. So I decided to follow some tutorial on YouTube on how to make like a rope swinging system. But the rope was kinda, not behaving really rope-like. So we gotta work on that. And after I fixed some things with the code, it started moving around really smoothly, going like that's how a rope should work, and it was pretty satisfying, I was like pretty happy of it. Until I realized that ropes, they have what I need. So I gotta delete all that. After I deleted that, I went to the new Unity input system, because I want to use a controller in my game. Why do I want to use a controller? Because I didn't think of what buttons the keyboard to use, and I just thought about the controller. So I just did that. And this, probably wasn't the best choice. I think I should have just sucked it up and tried to figure something out with the keyboard. Because this sucked so much. This was just so, time consuming and excruciatingly boring. And very unpleasant. But after a couple hours, I got it to work. That's just me. I got a little box with hands moving around, little circles for hands, and I moved the hands around with the right stick. And that's there's a lot more to add, because box with hands guys are really what I want. That's not really Spider-Man. What screams Spider-Man? Actual Spider-Man. So that's what I made after that. I made a ragdoll after following a tutorial on YouTube. It's a pretty good tutorial as well. So I learned a lot of good stuff and managed to do it pretty simply, not that difficult to do. I mean, don't have to code anything, you just do it in Unity. And look at him. Oof. I can control him now, with the hands. And look, it's pretty wavy, wobbly. I know, he just... Ooh. Wow. He's got some moves, though. I don't remember any of this I'm watching. I'm recording this while watching the video, so Yeah. And after I added the ragdoll, I decided, you know, why don't I web swing? Because that's Spider-Man, you know. So I spent a lot of time trying to web swing, you know. I followed a grappling hook tutorial on YouTube. And I thought it worked at first, but as you can see, you know, the web's not really following my guy. And I'd prefer if the webs, you know, would stick to Spider-Man. Because right now, he's just swinging on an invisible line. And that's not really how it should look, you know? He doesn't have a head. And also there was some weird stuff like this, like, oof, poor dude, he's just getting his arm taken off. I don't really remember that happening in any of the movies. You know what happened in the comics, but anything's happened in there. Oof. But I definitely needed to fix that, because this isn't how swing is gonna be. I need some, you know, I need him to actually not have his arm fall apart when he tries to swing. So I need to make the arms a little stronger. But also, I didn't know how to do that. So the only thing I could think of was how to make the webs better. And you know, the web still that doesn't work. And also, I was kind of flying around all the time, so that was also another thing I need to worry about. But like, this was like 4 problems all at once, and I had to just, and you know, when so many problems hit you, what's like the only thing you can do is just face one of them. So I decided to just fix the webs and spent a lot of time on that. I probably went into the next day, considering how long I spent on that on those webs. Like, wow. I mean, it was just an excruciating and incredibly tedious process all around. Like, other stuff was fun in this game, but the webs, ugh. Yeah, just straight up annoying. Until finally I got it working. And I don't know how. Like, it was just, I mean, I was just so happy that I couldn't even complain. Like, this was the best moment of my life. Like, oof, I can't tell you how happy I was, you know. You look so stupid right now. It's just, wow. Yeah, best moment of my life. That I can tell you. Probably still gonna be the best moment of my life, you know. And I don't know if that's better for the present or worse than it is for my future, because, you know. But I did it. I've never been so happy. And after I got the webs, you know, there were still some problems considering the fact that I could still fly. So I needed to fix up on his, like, little weights, make the arms a little heavier, make the feet a little heavier, you know, do all that, and that was just pretty time consuming because it took a long time to load into Unity and all that. But hey, it's fun to make this game, and way more fun to make this game than my other game. I don't know what you're thinking. What's my other game? Well, my other game is a little fun game called Dirt Soda. And I know what you're thinking as well. I can apparently read your mind. What the hell is Dirt Soda? Well, Dirt Soda is this fun little parkour movement-based game where you collect dirt soda to replenish, to like fill up your energy bar. And with that energy bar, you can do fun stuff like slowing down time, or you can dash, you know, and you can also wall run, slide, and all that. But you know, that doesn't need energy. And it's gonna be like a movement parkour shooter game. The link is up on itch.io if you want to test, if you want to play it. It's just a test for now. If I get more subscribers and more followers and feedback on it, telling, you know, then I'll make a more fleshed out game with more guns, better movement, just all around a better game. You know, of course, gotta have, like, I think maybe an open world platformer thing. That could be nice. But enough shameless, you know, self-promotion. Let's go back to the thing you guys actually want. The Spider-Man game. I added a Cinemachine camera. This is day number 3, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the time. I'm not good at memory. But I added a Cinemachine camera, and that's a camera that, like, follows the player around. It did not follow the player around. I don't know why. I did, like, some of the... I did the right stuff, I think, but it just, you know, chose not to. But hey, at least I was having fun, though. Because this, it was actually pretty nice to swing around, and that's when, you know, you've made a good game, when it's fun to, you know, test it out. You know, it's not really the most realistic game, but it's definitely very fun with the physics, and, you know, you gotta have fun with it. That's kind of with everything, you know. Yeah, it is with everything. Everything should be fun, but not too fun, you know. Gotta have levels of fun with it. Can't go crazy. I really need a script. Right, back onto the game. I started web swinging around. I think it was around this time where I perfected the web swinging, so that's good. After the web swinging was perfected, I added some visuals to my game. But and I drew the characters in GIMP, or character, because it's just one guy, GIMP. And it's just this little fun drawing program. I drew his face and I drew the little spiderweb symbol, because that's all I really need to draw. And after I drew that, I started working on a pause menu screen, which I'm not sure that I will show you in these clips. And a main menu screen, which you saw in the intro. And after I did those two, day number 7, I made the final level and finished it up. And boom! Spider-Man done in 1 week. Maybe 1 week. Maybe it was 5, maybe it was 10 days. Or maybe it was 1 week. I don't know. And neither do you, because you don't know. But yeah, that was the finished product, and video complete.